Hello again, Grace Parents, back with more resources for you and your kids this week. The first resource I have for you is in the music category. It is Austin Stone Kids Worship. Austin Stone is a church just south of us. They have a great kids worship playlist on YouTube, and I've given that to you. Lots of upbeat, lively songs to dance around and have fun with your kids and worship the Lord this week. What better time to memorize some Bible verses with your kid, and what better resource to use than SPIDERVERSE from Desiring God. This is a great little app that will direct you to some key passages in Scripture and give you resources to help memorize them between you and your family. Into the SPIDERVERSE is free on Netflix if you're a subscriber. It's rated PG. It's got a little bit of action and violence, so check a couple of reviews to make sure it's appropriate for your kids. But if it is, I have there for you also a good resource that tells you how to talk about the movie with your kids. It's from the Gospel Coalition by a writer named Joe Carter, and it directs you to a gospel-centered conversation about the themes of sacrifice, love, peril in that movie, and how your kids can engage with that and point them to Jesus even through that movie. So have a movie night, pop some popcorn, enjoy the movie, and have a great conversation afterward. I commend to you the kids' book from R.C. Sproul, The Donkey Who Carried the King. R.C. Sproul has passed away in the past couple of years, but before he did, he left us with a tremendous amount of resources, but among the most valuable of them are his kids' books. He's got 5 or 6 kids' books that he wrote, and as a pastor and a theologian, R.C. Sproul is one of the clearest thinkers, clearest Christian thinkers that I know of, and he simplifies the truths of the faith into these wonderful little stories. That book is available for you on Amazon, and last I checked, it could be delivered as soon as Tuesday. So if you order it today, you can get it on Tuesday and begin reading it to your kids, or having your kids read it if they're able. For your read aloud book, it's a chapter book. It's called The Wing Feather Saga by Andrew Peterson. We recommended some music by Andrew Peterson a couple of weeks ago, and Andrew Peterson's a bit of a Renaissance man. He does a little bit of it all, and one of the things that he has done recently that I've been incredibly impressed with is write children's books. These books are designed from kids between probably 8 to 12 or 13, but we just started reading it aloud in our read aloud time with our 6 and 5-year-old, and they love them. And so I commend them to you as a good adventure story, and one that, like C.S. Lewis, points to deeper truths intentionally, as Andrew Peterson is a believer as well. So commend those to you in your read aloud time to check out the Wing Feather Saga book. And finally, for some activities for you, I discovered this week a great resource that Crossway is giving away for free. Normally they would charge for this resource. It's called the Big Picture Book of Bible Crafts. And it's, again, normally comes in a book form that costs between $12 and $15, but during this season they're generously offering it for free as a downloadable PDF. And in there you'll find a couple hundred ideas for crafts centered around the Bible stories that are included in there. So I commend those to you. Have some fun, gather around the table, make a mess, and share the gospel with your kids through physical fun craft activities. So enjoy these resources, use them, redeem the time that you have, but also be gracious with yourself as well as your kids. This is not the time to try to be super parent and do it all. This is the time to remind them and remind yourself of the grace that is available in Jesus. So have fun together, enjoy the time together, and then sleep well knowing that it is God our Father who ultimately holds our children in His hands as well as us in His hands. Love you, miss you, hope to see you soon.